working on classmatic, a JavaScript library, and just trying to release that if I can. Okay, just making sure the stream works. I'm going to just post to a few different places so that people know about the stream. Got that one. Got that one. Close that. Close that. Send that. Close that. Got that. And got that. Okay, cool. Oh, and Chatty. I forgot about Chatty. Okay, nice. So this is the library I'm working on, and it's not like really that important of a library, but it's kind of a fun thing, and it's something I would use on my own projects. So I think it's worth it to have it out there. So I'm going to just work on this a little bit. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was working on an upload project, but I'm going to get rid of that. And then these ones, I do want these. But I don't know where they are. Where did I save these? Okay, current, current, and current. Okay, so we'll go into current, we'll grab these, and just put them in a folder that shows like JS for remake. Okay, and we can remove these now. And I'll get rid of this. And we're going to open up to-do for, I hate that. You know what? I'm going to go into my Finder preferences. New folders on top. General, new folder should go into downloads. Choose. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have a to-do, classmatic to-do. Make a diagram showing how simple a drop-down works. Show click defaulting to adding body class. Show click defaulting to removing body class. Show if attribute. Okay, so that sounds good. Let's see. Okay, so we got this. Got this. Okay, so I'm gonna open up classmatic, and I'm gonna go to GitHub and pull the changes. I don't know why I have CodeKit in here. I don't think I need it. And I'm just going to add something to the README. So after this script, I'm going to say or npm install classmatic. And that should be good. Oblivion Air, welcome to the stream. How has it been for you? And examples. Okay, so I need to update these examples too. So let's go into demo index. The reason I need to update these examples is because there's no close button inside of the aside. So I just want to make sure, you know, it makes sense. So we got this here. I guess we could just copy all of this. It's a little bit much, but like, whatever. I think it's fine. So sidebar, we'll paste this in. Data show if, data class, sidebar close. We don't really need that. And then we got menu, those, demo, or we don't need class sidebar. We could just say, like, oh no, we do need class sidebar because, oh no, we don't need it. So yeah, so let's just do like aside. I don't know, I like class sidebar. Let's leave class sidebar. Let's leave it all, like whatever. There's no harm in it. It's pretty like tight. We can remove that demo container though, because that's not really part of it. Okay, cool. So we've got that. The next thing is are the tabs. So for the tabs, I think I'm going to just paste all this, but this is a little bit much. So I think for this, I'm going to just delete a lot of the content in here, because I think it's clear. It's clear enough that you can just like add your own content if you want. Okay, so got that. So this is still a little bit much, but I don't think it can be helped. I think I could, I don't know, maybe like put these attributes on their own lines. And then, yeah, that's tab 1. I think that's a little bit cleaner, a little bit clearer. It's still not ideal, but it's like, I can't really do much without changing all the syntax for this library. So we'll do that. And tab content. I guess we could put these on separate lines, but I'm not super excited about that. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. And then the drop down is the last one. Here it is. And we'll paste that in there. Okay, and we got drop down, button, we got products, space, and then the little drop down arrow. And then we got a UL. And that looks good. Okay, cool. So let's update the demo code. Nastia6996, welcome to the chat. VNK, welcome to the chat. Virgo Pros, welcome to the stream. So I'm going to do update readme, push that out. And now I need to update these code pens. So we got sidebar and codepen. The JavaScript is looking for polystate, so that's not good, because that's what this library used to be called. So we should definitely update that in the codepen. So we'll save that. And you know what? I want to use a codepen template. All of your templates. Just choose to start other ones. That's not really going to help us at this point. Okay, so we've got classmatic. For the CSS, I guess we could just copy and paste all of this CSS. The unfortunate thing about that is that all of the CSS isn't really I mean, the CSS isn't really like key, you know? So I think what we're going to do is actually not pay attention to it. So in order to do that, we're going to go into the demo. So it's going to be, instead of dist, demo, and then demo.css. Great, and we got it on a CDN. And we're going to add this and save. And then we can delete all this. And then for the demo, we got sidebar, so we're going to do from demo to demo. So right here, copy, paste, select all, unindent, and let's see, it should just work. And it just works. Okay, so save, and we can actually do this so that people can focus on just the HTML. So we'll actually change this link for the sidebar demo. Where's the sidebar? Sidebar in CodePen. So we'll change that link, save that, save this, and we're just gonna do sidebar demo for classmatic. Okay, so we need to make sure that we do all those steps for the next one too. So just so I don't lose track, CodePens. So the first thing that we did was update JS library. The second thing we did was update CSS lib, and third thing we did was delete CSS, only show HTML, and paste in new HTML, only show HTML in editors, paste new link in README for editor config. And I'd say right here, we want to just like test to make sure it works. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's save this. We'll close it because we don't need it anymore. And we can close that too. And we'll go back to classmatic. We'll go to, well, let's just make sure. Do I need sidebar on CodePen? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. And it looks how we left it. Okay, so now tabs on CodePen. We're going to change the title to classmatic. We're going to remove the CSS. We're going to add our JS library. Save and close. We're going to add our CSS library for the demo. We're going to delete all that code. Wait, why did I have body? Tab 1 active. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So delete that, and we will copy the next demo code into here. And that looks good. Let's save that. Drag this editor over here. And that looks good and works good. Okay, so let's go back to the README. And we got tabs, and we're going to just change the link to have the new editor configured. Okay, so we updated the JS, CSS, deleted the CSS, paste in the new HTML, test to make sure it works. Only show HTML, or like focus on HTML and editors, paste new links in README for editor config. Okay, so we did that. So let's close that. We can update the README again, because whatever. And then nav menu. I really don't want that to say nav menu, actually. I want that to say drop down on CodePen. And I'm okay with it saying drop down menu. Menu. Okay. Menu. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Oh, no, okay. We already updated this HTML, so we're good. Okay, so the next part is just doing this last one. So let's do the same thing again, updating the library. Oh, we changed the page title. Change page title. Okay, so let's do that first, because that's going to be the most confusing part. Classmatic, got it. Okay, paste our library in here, JavaScript. Paste our CSS in here, CSS, save. Delete the current CSS, remove the demo code, and we're going to grab the demo from here, paste that in, unindent, drag this over, copy that, save it, and make sure this works. Okay, it works. Okay, so the next part is just updating this link, and we're done. Update README. And now we should be able to refresh this page in like a second, and all of our demos will be updated. Update code on CodePen, update README to match new code and CodePen links. Okay, so let's refresh this. Nice, much fuller code. Click an element to add, to toggle. Click an element to add or remove a class on another element. All the JavaScript you need for simple modals, dropdowns, and tabs. I think that's fine. Maybe we can put that in a quote. I just want to like minimize that just a little bit. Let's push that. 3, 2, 1. Refresh this. Yeah, that feels better. It's just like a little bit more like not obvious or like muted, right? And this looks like the main description now. Click an element to add or remove a class on another element. All the JavaScript you need for simple modals, dropdowns, and tabs. Install, add this to your head. Oh, I don't have a defer there. Okay, so I'll do defer on that script. Because it's being added to the head, you need to have a defer on it. Otherwise, it's going to download and execute all of that JavaScript before it loads the rest of your page, which is bad for performance. But if there's a defer on that script, then in all modern browsers, it's going to start the download in the background, continue with the rest of your page, and then execute it as soon as it's downloaded, or something like that. So it's the best of both worlds in terms of performance and speed. It's the best in terms of what are the two things? It's the best in terms of download speed and execution speed. Well, no, so it's the best in terms of like page rendering performance and like script performance, or like I don't know, having the script on your page performance. Okay, so sidebar. Um, I don't know if we need these titles here. I guess they're fine. Yeah, that's fine. Drop down. Okay. And then we get into the nitty gritty. I'm not sure. I don't like this code down here, but I'm going to just leave it for now. Let's see. So the next thing we want to do is make a diagram showing how a simple dropdown works. So let's boot up Sketch. And we're going to install this update. Sorry for coughing so much, or clearing my throat so much. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to open a window or something. Yeah, it's a little cold out, but I think some fresh air will be good. Okay, so I want this to be like fairly small. I think 400 by 400 is fine. And we're just gonna like mimic what we have right here. So the first thing I want to do is just make sure we have the right font. San Francisco Text, I believe, is the default font used on Mac OS, which I believe is the default font we're using. And we're going to have the text be white so that we can't see it. Perfect. Okay, so drop down menu. I'll have a little blue thing. And I think I just need to actually copy this color. Okay. Okay, one, two, oh shoot, it's so hard to get it. Mirror. Okay, right there. I think I got it. Let's go to open color. This is the color library I like using a lot, just like to match it against an existing color. It's not that. 4669. E9. Ah, man. It doesn't like really matter that much, but drop down. I would like to get the accurate color. So it's this one. Okay, so I would have chosen wrong. I would have chosen this one. Okay, so we'll grab that. We'll put that in the fill. And then we're going to, do we have a ruler here? I believe I have a ruler. Or you know what? I could just measure it here. Oh, and I could have just gotten the color directly from here too. So let's change view, go to debug view, my favorite view, because it doesn't put it in an iframe. It does expire after a while, this link, which is unfortunate, but you can always upgrade to Pro if you don't want it to. So let's see what this says. It doesn't show me the height. That's unfortunate. So I have to figure that out from here. Height 32 px. Okay. 32. And we're going to have this say this. So products that. And that looks a little bit light. Font weight. Also too much spacing. So we're going to grab products. We're going to say medium. Okay, and that looks good. We're going to round these corners just a little bit. Maybe to, I think it's 5 probably. Yeah, that looks right. And I guess we could do the padding. So 7, 12, and 9. So we got 7, over here, 2, 3, 4, 12, and 9 on the bottom. So we got 6 right now. 1, 2, oh. No, we can't do that because then our... Okay, let's try again. 7. I think I'm okay with just like preserving the height mostly. And you know what? I'm going to make this bigger. So that's going to be 16, 12, 6, that's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That can even be a little bit less. Okay. It doesn't have to look exactly the same, it just has to look similar so that people know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now for the actual drop-down part, I'm going to do this. We can have more spacing than normal. Well, I think 10's still good. Because again, it's just important that people understand what we're talking about, not necessarily that it's 100% accurate. Like they need to recognize this as a drop-down menu and not, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly matching this. Okay, so we'll put that a little bit down, put that a little bit over. I don't know what access connect means, but that's fine. It's just like a funny name for a product that I made up. Medium, where do we get the styles? Here we go, underline. I wish they just inline these, right? Like underline, strike through, and none. Why can't they just put them like this, right? They have this transform stuff. Why wouldn't they put that the same? But whatever, not a big deal. Okay, so we'll have 18 on the left, we'll have 16 on the top, and for the right, let's just like move that over just a little bit. And then the spacing between these can be 10, I guess. That's fine. Acquire connect. Another 10. Prospect connect, and then data connect. Prospect connect and data connect. And we're going to increase the width here and decrease the height. That looks right, but the width needs to be a little bit more. So it looks like a drop down. Okay, cool. So let's rename this to drop down. Let's actually save this to, we're going to save this to current classmatic, because I don't have a folder for that yet. And we're going to say like diagram. Okay, so now we want to explain what the different pieces of this are doing. Looks a little bit off to me. I think this text needs to be a little bit smaller. Yeah. And then we can bring this in. Yeah, that just feels better to me. It's not, yeah, it's not accurate, but it feels like it's more of a drop down. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like making this secondary, I guess. 1, 2, da, 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 da. Right there is good. And we can leave it long. Definitely leave it long. I think leaving it long also makes it feel a little bit more like a drop down, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now we want to explain this library. So classmatic to do. So show click defaulting to adding a body class. Okay, so we're going to have an arrow. So first we want to bring back our toolbar. We want to insert shape arrow. Okay, and we need a border around this whole thing. to represent the body. So let's get rid of the fill. We're going to add a border inside and have it be like that, like a gray. I think that's okay. Body. I guess body, I don't know. I don't want to make it that kind of orange. I think gray is fine. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to increase the width of this. No, I want to get the arrowhead right. So we're going to do that, I think. We can even do 3.5. So let's keep this arrow to the side just in case we need it again. And we're going to change the orientation of this. Boom. Oops. Okay. So something like that, right? Where it's kind of showing motion a little bit. 2, 3. Okay. So that feels good. No, it needs to be shifted a little bit more. Maybe getting sick or something. I'm really sorry. The coughing must be not great. I should really like cover my microphone more before I cough. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we need to have something say like click to add class. I don't know exactly how to do this. So what class are we actually adding? Let's bring back this. So we're adding drop-down open to the body. Let's move this down. Wait, why did it select this too? Whatever. Let's move this down. And we'll also have this arrow kind of do a lot of work. And I think we're gonna have like like a little click thing. So we're gonna say like click, and it's gonna be like pink, and it's gonna be. I think that's the right font size, to be honest. It's gonna be rotated a little bit, like 14 is fine, I think. And then we're gonna have all kinds of like little things around it. So oops. Why is it? Oh, weird. Okay, let's try one more time. Boom, boom. Aggressive Sock, welcome to the stream. We are releasing a JavaScript library, but right now we're in Sketch because we're trying to explain to people what the JavaScript library does. So I'm trying to map that out in a diagram. And we need these like little events. So in order to like represent an event, I'm making this like little, I don't know, this little event thing. So this isn't going to look perfect at first. We will improve it. But as long as we get the basic message across, that's the most important thing. Okay, so we got this and there. Okay, so that's not exactly how I imagined it. That is not Perfect. I think moving these all a little bit closer, I don't know. They need to be smaller too. This is just a nightmare. I wish I was like an expert at Sketch. Like I'm pretty good, I know kind of what it can do, but I know there's different ways of doing what I'm trying to do that are easier. I do know enough to know that. What is this? It's the length. Okay, so yeah, we can just make it good enough. That's fine. We don't need to make this perfect. We'll grab this guy and put him to the other side. Okay. Let's grab all of them. Let's lock this layer that's behind everything. Okay, so let's grab all of them. Let's deselect the click. Let's group them. Oh, that's a good point, Sir Voxels. I'm gonna try this, but I'm just trying to get it like good enough. But that is a very good idea. I might do that. And then I think I want these all to be pink. Let's see. So maybe like a lighter pink. It's kind of funny looking. But like it's kind of good enough. I mean, it's better it's better than what you would see in most libraries. Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite. Okay, let's try Sir Voxel's idea, and let's actually do it. Let's start over. Okay, so click. Okay, so yes, we're going to be very precise now. Okay, so V, think like that. I don't want to make it too big. Then this one, maybe I don't want to actually make one like that. Maybe I'll make it like slightly off center and have it be like that. No, I don't know. I shouldn't have undone that. I do like having one in the center. Okay, making it exact. Okay, right there. I think that's not long enough, maybe. Slightly longer. Okay, good. We'll do this one here to there. Z here to there. Okay. This one right there. This one right there. This one right there. This one right there. I think it needs to be a little bit longer. Nope, not going to make it longer. And this one right there. I think that's fine. We move that over, make it slightly longer. Yeah. Okay, so let's now, I think it needs to have a little bit more room on the bottom. I'm not liking this one. I don't know why. Let's try it again. This one, there. But I just said it needed more room on the bottom, and then I didn't give it enough room. Okay, that's good. I like that one. And then this one can go right like that. Okay, let's try that. I think this needs to be like a half a pixel longer. Let's see. Whatever. A full pixel is fine. Okay, so let's grab this, deselect this, group this, copy and paste it, and we'll flip it. Command, oh, what happened? Oh no, it did, it worked, okay. Commander Root, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? It's been quite a while. Or actually, no, I think you're you're actually here for my last stream. But anyways, how's it going? Okay, there. Now we'll select all of this. We'll make all of these a lighter pink, maybe even lighter. No, I think that's good. Then we're gonna group all of them. You know what? I want to make them all slightly less thick. So let's go in again. So we're going to do point like 8. 0.7. Nope, I think 0.8 is good. Okay, 0.8. And also slightly more see-through. Maybe a 0.8 on that. 0.7. I actually kind of like lighter. 0.5 is good. Okay, so let's grab this and we will rotate it. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna group these, make them smaller, and then I don't know, I think I messed it up now. Okay, let's undo. Wait, you know what happened? What was that? That's so weird. Like, I think the rotation worked fine, but something, I don't know, went off at some point. I think they actually just need to be a lot smaller, to be honest. So let's tidy? That's funny. Okay, so how do I make them smaller? I guess I can't make them smaller all at once. I don't know how their rotation got off so badly, too. Okay. Let's see if I can make them all smaller. I don't think I can. Width, height. That's so annoying. I guess I can group them and then make them smaller this way. And then you can make them. I don't know if that did anything. Let's do this. Ungroup them, and then we're just gonna like spread these out around it. Okay. So this is gonna be some hard work. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Okay, got that one. That. Okay, so this, oops, where did that guy go? Okay, so that will go like there. Yeah, I think the problem was they were just like too much, you know, it just like seemed, I'm not sure this is gonna be better. That's not gonna be better. I don't know what to do. Um, I needed to make it look like it's motion. I could just put like a circle around it, right? Like I could just be like, click, shape, oval, this, border, border color, light pink, and then I could do, where's the border style thing? Dash gap, so like four, like that. This doesn't look great either. Click. Maybe outside and oh, that's interesting. Dash. Yeah. This is interesting. With yeah, this is like much easier. And we can scale this down. It's funny, it looks like it's like a living thing a little bit. Let's increase the gap. Oh no, let's decrease the dash down to 1.6. 1.4. And the gap up to 6. Can I round the lines? You mean these lines? I think I can. Layer and then convert to outlines. Ungroup, layer, path. I don't know how to flatten these. I don't know why it's not giving me the option to convert these to outlines. They're paths. I don't know. Create new layer style layout. Can I do it for a single one? Maybe it'll let me do it for a single one. What is open path? Nope, I don't know what that did. I don't know what this is. Huh. So I guess I can round this. Appearance. Style. No, where is my, why can't I do a radius? I have to go into each one individually. Oh wait, it won't even let me. Wait, type. Oh, okay. So now it'll let me. So you mean like that? It's actually not bad. But the fact that I have to go into each one is kind of annoying. But that's fine. That's fine. 2, 3. Oh shoot, I didn't select all of the points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this what you mean? How do I just select all of the points? It's kind of crazy to me that this is not just supported like more easily. Let me maybe spread that out a little bit. So you're a game developer? Sir Voxels? I only, no, I don't even know what voxels mean. I know it has to do with game development and it's art, and I believe it has something to do with like voxels. Nope, I have no idea. I think it's something to do with like the way things move and like shapes or something. You're a mobile app developer, iOS, and web app developer. Okay, nice. That's awesome. I've always wanted to get into mobile app development ever since, like solo developers were getting rich off of, creating simple, like, so relatively simple apps, right? Back in the day, back when the iPhone was first released. But I think it's still the case that it's kind of like a pretty good market to be in. Um, Especially if you're like working with, I think, like a larger company that just needs, like, is desperate for a phone developer. Because I think they're a lot rarer than web developers. But yeah, I've always wanted to get into that app development. Okay, that is actually really nice. I like this a lot. Let's group this, copy it over here so we never lose it, and rotate it to 14. I think 12. Okay. Click. That actually looks super nice. Thanks for the help, Voxels. Um, okay, so we're going to do that, and then to show that they're connected, I guess I'll make this one pink too, but I could make it a darker pink. Okay, so when we click this, what's going to happen is this. Right there. You love Swift and native apps are required for some kind of application. Yeah, I think though, if I'm being honest, I probably would rather get into VR. Um, Not that you can't do both these days, especially with mobile phones becoming VR devices to some extent. I think if I had to choose like a focus, I think I would focus on VR. So I'm kind of like hoping to find a way into the VR market somehow. But yeah, mobile is still huge because, to be honest, like the future of technology is probably mobile and AR, I would imagine. I don't know if it's going to look like a phone though. Not sure it's going to look like a phone. I think it'll probably look like glasses. But still probably be useful to know to know Swift because Apple's probably going to have a big part in it. AR with Swift is extremely good. You love it, but you don't have any idea what you should build. Yeah. Um, I mean, it's crazy. It's just like technology overlapping reality. You can do so many things. But I think a lot of it's hard because you have to like map objects onto reality, then you have to, and maybe Swift or Apple helps you with that a little bit. But then you also probably want to be able to like recognize objects. I don't know. Might be kind of cool to like have an app where like you look into your fridge and you just like know like what's going bad or whatever, or like what's been there for a long time. So like you're just like wearing these AR goggles and it just like keeps track of everything you look at, um, and just like tells you things about it and like warns you of certain things. I mean, it doesn't just have to be your fridge, right? It could just be like making sense of the world around you. Apple's doing a lot of the hard work. You just need to create a lot of 3D models and have a good idea. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, ping pong even, right? I mean, you could just like have a table and then start playing ping pong. That'd be pretty cool. I think it would be appropriate too if like one of the best like games for AR was like one of the best games in the early video game days, you know, the Pong type thing. Usually simple is pretty good. Okay, so when we click this, we're going to add a class. Add what is it? Drop down open class to body element. And I don't know if this is the best way of doing this. It's not, but I'm gonna be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I heard Apple is like hiring like they're dedicating like a lot of resources to into AR right now. So that's pretty cool. Um, so I think I want to say toggle drop down open on body. So first, I think I want to bring this back, but I think we need a different color for this. Hey, Affle KT, welcome to the stream. So I think we're going to say like toggle here, and then we're going to ungroup this, grab all these little guys that we spent so much time on. I think we're going to turn them green. Green, 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 green. What color green? Maybe not that color green. Maybe this one. This one, I think at 80%, or even lighter. 50% is good. Then we're going to grab the inner one. I like that. And then we're going to just spread these out a little bit. So let's just push that aside for a second. 1, 2, nope, just 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, put that back in. Not quite. Let's see if there's a little extra space there. that's not bad. But we definitely can do a little bit better. Okay. That, 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 that. And that looks okay, I guess. I think I want to bring it half a pixel higher. Yeah, it's not great, but it's fine. So we're going to say toggle and this one, let's see, that can go down, and that can go down. So it looks like it's kind of pointing in between a little bit. And we're going to say toggle, and we're going to have a class here, which is, I forget what we had it, drop down open. Toggle drop down open. And we're going to make this some kind of code. Fewer code, source code pro. What's the other name for code? Monospace. Dank mono droid sans input mono. I think input mono. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and we're gonna decrease the font size here. Okay. Toggle. And we're gonna have drop down open, but we're gonna highlight this. So we'll push this back. Okay. Let's see. So I think I want this one, and I'll make this lighter. Even white would be fine, actually. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna just make this, I think, a lighter version of this. So we're gonna do this at maybe like 10% opacity. We'll round the corners. 1, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if we need this toggle thing. Like I think it's confusing that it looks how it looks. So I think we're gonna just have toggle here, and we're gonna use the same color here. And we'll align these with each other. Right there. And then we'll bring these in close together. Okay. I think that's better, I think. So when you click this, it's going to toggle drop down open. It's not saying where it's doing that, which is a little bit of a problem. But it's not a huge problem. because I feel like people will figure it out. And then we need a way. Is it really only 11:30? I thought it was later. Oh, that's weird. Okay, cool. Click away defaulting to removing the body class. It would be nice. It would be nice to have this be, to have this say toggle dropdown open on body. That would be nice. I don't have a lot of space here. I guess I could, so there's a few options here. I could, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna expand the canvas. So it's not ideal, but there's a lot of information to convey here. So it deserves a little bit bigger of a canvas. It's not ideal because it's not gonna look as good on mobile. If it's smaller, you know, tinier. And it's not ideal just because I guess it feels heavier. You know what I could do? I could switch this to this side, drag this over here, and now I have more room. Toggle drop down open. We could make this text, I guess, am I at 100% zoom right now? Yeah, I am. Okay, so let's do this on, and what do we got here? Oops, shoot. Toggle, okay, 7. Let's make it 8, that's fine. And then over here, 8. And then we'll grab this. Oops, I did not mean to grab this again. Oh, we're gonna lock that layer. Okay, grab this, drag this over here, 3, 4, and we're gonna say body. Okay, 5, so we'll decrease this to 5. Okay. Toggle drop down open on body. Okay, so now let's reorient. What the heck is going on here? Oh, I'm moving the whole thing. Whereas I just want to be moving this one. Marcus League, welcome to the stream. Let us know what you're working on if you want. And we can give you feedback if you want to. Okay, so now we're almost down to 400 width. Let's just force it. And let's lock this again. And we'll just reorient stuff here. So just move this like that. Nice. I prefer the click on the right side. But this is fine too. What I could do, let's see. So what if I move this over here again? And then, does that look okay? Not really. Something is weird. I think maybe it's this outer rectangle is not the right color. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Okay. Okay. So I think it maybe needs to be one shade lighter. You move the click to the right if you make that arrow a bit smaller. Yeah, I thought about that too. Or you mean to the left, right? Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like I could just, like this? Are you kind of thinking this? How do I do this? Move this up like that. There. Something like that. This arrow looks like its back is broken. Okay, maybe that. Dun, 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 yeah, that's not bad. I guess it's not clear to me exactly that you're clicking on this. Like it's pretty clear, but it could also be off of it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and extend this into here. And then I'm going to push this back underneath the drop down. And then I'm going to have a rectangle here that is rotated and underneath, and white with a transparency of maybe like that, and then we'll push it under. No, that's not good. Sometimes I think I'm like such a good designer, and then sometimes I realize I'm not. No, that looks horrible. Okay, let's undo all of that. Undo. Okay. Yeah, the only problem with this voxel is that there's going to be clicks that happen off of items, so it needs to be very clear when it's happening on an item. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with this. And I think we can just maybe make this a little bit more curved. And maybe like connect it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Click. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I don't know why does connecting it make it look so bad. That's so funny. It makes it look like it's like a demon and it's got like a devil tail. I don't know why. I guess I could fade it in. Yeah, let's try that. So let's do our little rectangle thing again. Okay, so we'll put that behind there, and we're gonna do a fill of a gradient. Or how do I do this? What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, the white gradient. So it's gonna go from completely transparent And then the other color on the other end is going to be white. Oh, and we need this to be white too. Okay. And then this is going to be, yeah, that's fine. But we can just drag this in. Something like that. It's not horrible. Let's see our gradient. Ba, ba, ba. Like that. I don't know. What is it? Was it like a lot better before? I think I think it might have been. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, so let's undo this. Undo, okay, there we go. I like this. I think we might be able to expand this a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then put this there. I'm spending way too much time on this little diagram. It's kind of fun, to be honest. You know what I think I need to do though? Is highlight this, the border that is pink. I think that might help. And then we'll do it on the outside, and we'll do the width of that. And now I think we can connect it. And it won't feel weird. Yeah. That's pretty good. I guess it does need maybe a second border. Add another border. And we'll make this one pink. This one is ahead, I think, of our other border. Let's make sure. Let's do purple. Yeah. Okay, so this one's going to be the pink one. I don't know why you can't like rearrange these borders, but whatever. That's fine. And then the one behind is gonna also be pink. But, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna do the same trick that we did with the other one. Wait, what happened? Oh, it applies it to all of the borders. That stinks. The dash. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And yeah, we don't want the dash in the gap. And we'll copy this, and we'll put it behind, and now we have free reign. Okay, so now we can do our 3, 7 thing, and now we can do, I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm just playing around, like whatever. Oops, we don't want to do that. I'm going to do it on the borders. No, it's weird. It just looks so bad. Well, it looks like something I'm not meaning to create. Like a circuit board or like a circuit chip or something. Okay, so maybe that just will be okay. Could even put the click over there. Um, hmm. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. Let's see if this works. Little sneaky thing. No. It looks weird how it is though. Um, I don't know, that's fine. And then I think what I can do is I'm gonna convert to outlines, and now I can go, oh no, wait, I don't want to convert to outlines. I want to do something else. Path. I want to do expand. I know it's called expand in Illustrator, but I don't know what it's called in Sketch. Convert to outlines, make exportable. So one of these, flatten. I mean, there's two shapes here, right? There's the triangle at the head of it. I mean, what I could do, this is kind of cheating, but I'll just draw this triangle again. No, stop snapping. How do I make it stop snap? Okay, there we go. Hold control, make it stop snapping. Okay, or command, sorry. So now we're gonna fill it with this, and now we can remove the arrowhead from this. There we go. And now we can make our line thicker. I think 5 is good. Well, 4.5 isn't bad, but I think 5 is good. And then we'll make this bigger just by like 10%. And now we need to make this come forward. Oops, I left my products behind. Group these. Come forward, please. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, that's fine. Group these. Okay. And we've got a width of 4. Now we can do click here, or should we do click here? I kind of like the click there. I don't know. Toggle drop down open on body. I think this is a little too thick. I don't know why it's too thick, because it's not as thick as the line, but it just feels too thick. Okay, and click, I think our click can be scaled up just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I almost gotta go because I got a job. I have a job. But this was fun streaming. I gotta go in like 5 minutes, but I will stream until then. Okay, so we got that one. The next challenge is show click away defaulting to remove the body class. So this is interesting because there's not a lot of space here. There's not a lot of space. Okay, so we're going to do another one of our click things. And we're going to do a circle. And we're going to have the fill be open, the border be this. And we'll do a 4. That's fine. And we can go down to that. 3.5. Okay, and then when you click here, which is actually, it is going to have a fill, I think, just like a really light pink fill. Yeah, like that. When you click that, we're going to have an arrow. So let's just group this, paste it. We probably won't use this arrow long term, but it'd be good to have for now. Okay, so when you click this, then we're going to remove. This is a difficult one. Okay, I think we can group all of these and then flip them. Oops. Okay, that's fine. But then we'll go in here and we'll just flip this again. Perfect. Okay, so now we got this guy. Clicking here, toggle. Yeah, we just don't have enough room. It's a shame we couldn't reuse this one. Like just have like a little like remove hanging off of here. Could we? We might be able to. We might be able to. So I think first of all, we might just want to get rid of this. The border, we don't really need it. I mean, it was kind of a nice thought, but it's not totally necessary. And then I think we might be able to color code these so that like this is green, right? Like, where can I get a good green? There we go. So that this is green because it's doing something neutral. It's not like removing something. And we can expand this to 4.5. That's fine. And then the action can be pink. And then we can have another one up here. That's purple, I guess. I just don't want to change the action color mostly, but it would be fine if we changed it to purple. And then this one could be remove. I think fits well with pink, so we'll do this on this. Oops. Yeah, and these could line up. 1, 2. That's not quite lined up. I guess I could actually just align them. Okay. And then this is 8 away. Okay. And then we'll change this to that, and we'll change the background of this to be, I mean, we could just try this. Yeah, that looks not bad. Maybe just a little bit later. Okay, and we'll say what we're going to right align this text. And we'll say remove. Remove, drop down, open on body. And that's when you click here, group these. Again, probably not the arrow. We'll use long term for this one. But you know what? The arrowhead is fine. So let's use the arrowhead. And we can just put it like this. And for this is 5. So we'll just do boom, boom, right into the arrowhead. And we'll make it a width of 5. And we'll make the color that. Dun, dun. Hey, Kradu, welcome to the stream. Okay. Okay. We'll move this over a little bit just to make it clear that these things are pretty separate. Oops. Okay. And this can be like that. So it flows better. Okay, cool. So now we have that and that. I feel like they need like something around them to differentiate them. But I think spacing can work too. Like that's kind of okay. We might need a little bit more something around them. And this click, I think actually we can just make it green. So let's grab all of this, select green, change the opacity to be pretty light. That looks good. And the color to be green. Now they look very separate. So click, toggle drop-down open on body, click, remove drop-down open on body. I mean, it's kind of basic, but that's kind of cool. And we can even decrease the height here. I don't know if we've covered everything about the library. But I think we're much closer to actually publishing this library. But I do have to go now. So let's see, we did this, we did this. We didn't do the show if attribute. Oh, so maybe that's why we need the height. Because we're going to have something about the show if attribute. And I think we might want to wrap these yeah, in some kind of like background or container. But not bad. I think we did not bad. You know, like it's a pretty good explanation of what the library does. I'm pretty happy with it. And we'll come back to it next time, which is tomorrow. I'll be on around the same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern to 12 p.m. Eastern. So just for a couple hours. Thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And I will see you next time, tomorrow. Okay, bye.